What's up, guys? Keith Trades. Today is November 21st, Thursday, and we ended up having a one and done day, right? As you guys know, I only really focus on one trade a day. Any other setup I take will be at one con, two con, very small size. I don't really care much about it. One trade is all you need, and that is exactly what we caught today. So coming into the structure for the day, we see obvious aggressive selling into the market. So I am looking for a sell model. And what I like about the higher time frames is we see a lot of stacked liquidity. We see these two 1 hour lows here, equal lows here, and we see 1, 2, 3 lows here. Obviously, previous day's low. Coming into the session open, we have swept out buy side, and we have found a strong reversal. How do I know when we're ready to run these targets? When you see clear selling through these bullish 1 hour fair value gaps. Coming in, we also had an SMT. So if we keep track of these highs, these opening highs here, we can see that we've made a higher high on NQ. If we go to ES, we can see off the open, we did not take out that high, right? We ended up running lower off the open. ES, lower high off the open, 630 candle, we didn't break that high. If we go to NQ, we see what? Opening high here, 630 candle, takes out that high. And we see a higher high. Come back to the micro chart. We see that aggressive selling pressure come in. Once I see that we fail to find any sort of buying from these 1 hours, now I'm looking short. And what are my targets again, guys? Those 1 hour stacked targets. Swing high to swing low of the buy range. We come back into discount of the range. 50%. And we find very nice selling from that 50%. Coming in on the 5 minute, we can see that this 5 minute fair value gap here gets respected. Yes, we break above. Where do candle closures lie? Close inside. Close inside. Still respecting. Right, coming in on the 2 and 3 minute, I'll go on a 3 minute chart. There was earlier entries, right? We can see that we had this 3 minute inverse with candle closure below. This would have been your likely best entry at this 3 minute inverse, but I stayed a bit patient. Coming in on the 1 minute, we can see that we still have this bullish fair value up here. So I stayed a bit more disciplined. Again, why did I say disciplined? Because there's so much room down to these lows that I was okay with, waiting a bit because the reward is still there. So once we closed out this last bullish imbalance, I grabbed my short. I got a 68 fill. Again, why did I get such a bad fill? I had technical difficulties with my trade of 8. I entered, it didn't enter me, it froze for a second, and then it filled me 20, 30 seconds later, so I had some issues. And then my trade was frozen, so I tried to break even. I tried to get out of the trade just so I didn't, if it lost, I wouldn't take a bigger loss. But it didn't let me do any of that, and luckily it worked out to plan. Again, scale break-even point was at this low. Scale sum get break-even. PT1 gets hit here, and the rest would likely get stopped out in profit here, just to later end up running down to that full TP. Because I got such a bad fill on this trade, and I still couldn't sell, I ended up getting out for a 52-point gain here at the 616 mark. Once we broke these lows, I got out here. Again, proof of fills are on IG. And I took 5 micros here, so this is a $510 profit after commissions. If I would have got a better fill, which I would wait for the pushback up, I would have got a much better fill around the 75 mark. I would have been able to capitalize a lot better. Scale break even 4 contracts and leave one runner down to the 82-point mark. Most members got in either at the 2 minute inverse or the 3 minute inverse. They got in a bit earlier than me. But regardless, this is a 70+ point trade here. And that is all we need. An SMT at the highs. Aggressive selling through the 1 hour. Right? Stacked sell side targets. Swing high to swing low. We trade back into discount. Respect the 5 minute fair value gap. Now, once we see the rejection, we can find points of entry. A 3 minute inverse fair value gap here, or a 1 minute inverse here. Your target, scale break even at the internal low, runners to your 1 hour sell side points. But that was all we needed today. 510 bucks in I think like 3 minutes, which is pretty darn good. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, or 4 minutes, and that's all she wrote. That's all we need. Again, the title of this video: this is what profitable trading should look like. You should show up to the market, laid back, right? Understand your structure, understand your points of confluence. Wait for your model to come, and you just execute it. Catch the one trade you need, and that's all you need to do. Yes, I do take multiple trades a day. Oftentimes those trades are just, looking for an extra $100, extra 200 bucks, right? I'm not really putting on crazy size. Again, this trade should be a $600 and $700 trade, but because I had issues, I couldn't get out, so I just took the full thing off on my phone and didn't want to touch with it, which I'm totally fine with. But what should profitable trading look like? All right, let's go to our win rate sheet. This is my win rate sheet. Overall, since we've launched the Discord, we're at a 78% win rate with 8 losing days. But look at this, guys. Do you notice something? They're not all green days. Right? You see a break-even day, you see a loss, But what comes after these bad days? Win. We took 13 green days in a row. Had a bad Friday, right? That Friday is on me. But I brushed it off, came back this week, and what do you see now? Green. Right? We make mistakes, right? Sometimes we take bad trades. What's important is the long run. Refocusing, showing up the next day, composed, ready to get better, noting your mistakes, staying positive, and growing. So far this week we're 6 for 6. I took some personal trades. Again, I don't count my personal trades, but if they're on live, then I will obviously tell them. I'm gonna hold myself accountable to every trade I take. But in terms of official trades where I tell people to get in, we're 6 for 6, and pretty great quality week. And now on Friday, we do what on Friday? We always trade small size on Friday, because a lot of times you see traders lose all their profits on Friday. They get greedy. They want to make more. They want to make a banging Friday. They want to make big profits on Friday. What do? They end up losing all their profits for the week. What we do on Friday is play 25 to 50% position size. Regardless of what happens on Friday, it is a green week. Same thing with this week. Regardless of what happened here, it did not matter to me because it was a green week. And those trades were at what? Small size. Never got above 2 contracts. Right? So that's the beauty of it. Right? Profitable trading does not come from your strategy, does not come from your model. It comes from what? Consistent discipline. Positioning yourself to win. Proper risk management. And that I think we do very well at, as you can see here. Again, if you think I'm lying, you can go to our testimonial. You can join our Discord. You can see everything. Proof of fills are always posted on IG. I always want to hold myself accountable to get better. Right? So, in terms of getting better for tomorrow, all I can say with how I executed was maybe go on my phone a little bit ahead of time. Don't get all scared and deliver it. But again, I'm not upset about what I did today, right? My trade of it was frozen. When I entered it, entered me late. It was all messed up. But it ended up working out nice. Caught a nice profit. And that's all she wrote. But that's going to be it for November 21st. Again, what profitable trading should look like. And it should look like what? One and done. Take one trade, you win, that's it. That's what it should look like. One trade a day. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you want to join the Discord, we'd be happy to have you. The link is in the bio, free or paid. I will always want to help you. But thank you guys for watching. Until next time, guys, peace out.